Hey YouTubers, diecast collectors, Jared White, the J-Man63, and all of this is my 1/64 scale collection. Most of it 1/64. There might be a 1/56 scale car in there, or two, but most of this is all Hot Wheels sized. There you go, right there. And this is about 250, not quite 300 yet, but it'll probably be there one day. But there we are, quite a bit. And well, I'm going to show them all in detail, so let's get started. Over here we will start with our muscle machines that I own. Starting up top, I have the Ford T-Bird, the Hemi-Cuda, the Plymouth Savoy, the Mercury, Chevy Nomad, have a Ford Thunderbolt, 69 Corvette. Not really gonna say years, but I got a red Ford truck, that Dodge Dart Super Stock, and the Chevelle, possibly one of my favorite ones that they made in that series out of all the new ones. Johnny Lightning Gold Series Mercury Cyclone. I really dig that one. Cool car, opening hood, nice chassis and everything. Definitely plan to get more of those. 55 Chevy. Got a 33 Ford. It says 33 on there, so pretty easy to tell the year. 7 Vet Stingray. Olds Cutlass, or Oldsmobile 442. Then you got your 50's Nash Metropolitan, Chevy Bel Air. Gotta love that color scheme with the orange and the black. Ford Model AA truck, green. Then you got your 55 Chevy Bel Air. And the Ford Mustang Boss, one of the first few that they came out with. These are some of the first three that they came out with. Alright, next up is One Bad Rides. Let's move on here. I got a Chevy SSR truck, Dodge Magnum RT. I forgot to say that. Next is the Patriotics. I actually have a whole lot of. These aren't really a particular order. 67 Shelby, Ford Mustang. This one's out of the Balloon series, has the supercharger. Pretty cool car. Shelby GR1. Again, out of the Balloon series, Dodge Charger. Corvette C6, this one, again blown. Dodge Viper SRT10. This one is, I believe, not out of the Blown series. This is the stock version. Then you got a Ford GT. Of course, they didn't make a Blown of this because it wouldn't really be possible. But again, Ford GT. And I have a gold and black Smokey and the Bandit Firebird by this is by Malibu International. Alright, so moving on. Joe Dirt Dodge Daytona. This is the green lights now. County Roads AMC Javelin. Daytona 500 2010 Camaro pace car. Other Hollywood car, the NCIS Dodge Challenger. It's kind of hard to tell. Really just looks like a basic Challenger, but it's from the NCIS series. The I Dream Genie car. Pontiac GTO convertible. Cool ride. Road Racers Sam Posey 2009 Dodge Challenger Tribute. Road Racers Ford Mustang. And you got your Zine Machines Chevy Chevelle. And again, Joe Dirt Firebird, the one Kid Rock drove. Men in Black 3 Ford Taurus show. Cool car. Whoops. Moving on to Johnny Lightning's. Import Heat 98 Custom Acura NSX. Got the plastic wheels, but I like those. Johnny Lightning collection. Again, another cool car. This one is the GT Toyota. And you got your Hot Rod series. I don't know if this has plastic tires or not, but pretty nice car still, regardless of whether it has those or not. Ford Coupe. GTO out of another Hot Rod series. This one with the token. This is the Going Goat. Flea markets, where I get most of my Johnny Lightning purchases. Tom Daniels little van. And you got Buick 70 Buick GSX. 67 Olds 442. Whoopsies. Then you got your Monopoly car. That's a Ford. It's a Willys, sorry, not Ford, Willys. Pretty cool. Studebaker Golden Hawk. Hey, win 10,000. Bet that's expired. Or whatever. Then you got your Italian Job car. It's gonna get a little easier to go through now. Now the stacks are getting shorter. Again, more Johnny Lightnings. A few more. Like I said, this isn't in any particular order. Cobra Daytona Coupe. Have a lot of these. Next one I want to get is an 1/18 scale version of that one. I think it'd be pretty cool to own. Big scale version of that. Have like 4 or 5 of them in 1/64. You got your American Glory car, Chevy Bel Air Hot Rod. Pretty cool. Gotta love the way that looks. It's pretty bad looking. Pretty sweet. 55 Chevy 2-door sedan. It's a 2-door post. That's what they call a 2-door post. Whoops. Mr. 2-door post does not want to cooperate with us. And there we are. Cobra Dragon Snake. I think it's it's Cobra Dragon Snake. Again, these are the Muscle Machines tuners now. Datsun 240ZX, Z240Z, 02 Acura RSX Type S. Got a few Hot Wheels classics. These are cool. Dodge Charger, Bel Air. Then you got your G Machines Camaro. Matchbox, old one, had that when I was a kid. It's a Mitsubishi Spider. Coca-Cola Matchbox car, got that one at the flea market. Pretty neat buy. Moving on to more cars. Get your 56 Victoria. This one out of the Racing Champions Mint series. How to get more of those soon, because I only got one. I want to get a few more of those if I can find any. Von Dutch car. Still love to get more of those. Hoping to. 56 Bel Air Chevy. Barrett Jackson. These are kind of just singles that I really only have one of. This is a Ford Fairlane Sunliner. And then you got your Dodge. This is a Dodge, it's a Dodge drag van, I guess. I would call it that. I don't exactly know. I forget, what is this thing called? Oh, it's a Dodge A100 drag truck, yep. And then you got your Rockin' Rods car. The bad habit. The Hot Rod habit, sorry. Pretty sweet. And you got your Street and Show. I don't know what that's called. I can't read that anyway. That you got your Street and Show Ford T-Bucket. Johnny Lightning Cherry Bomb Camaro. Probably one of the only new Lightnings I own, and probably one of the only ones I probably will own. Because let's be honest, they're kind of cheap nowadays. Fast and Furious cars. Jesse's Volkswagen Jetta. Watched the movie, by the way, and I got it in Blu-ray now. You got Brian O'Connor's Eclipse. And you got Paul Walker's Supra. Pretty sweet. I've also got that in the Hot Wheels version. Moving on, whatchamacallit. These are the Hot Wheels now. Finally moving on to these. Whatchamacallit truck. Studebaker. Spoiler Sport Marvin the Martian. Spoiler Sport, sorry. Kind of get my words mixed up. Flintstones. These weren't organized in any particular order either, so they're kind of just going to be at random. Stock car. The Stock Car Series 2012 Racing. Superhero car, Batgirl. Kiss car. Jetsons school bus. And you got the Funny Money truck, the Taz NHRA series. Morris wagon. And then you got your Plymouth Duster. Says Holy Moly on it. Pretty sweet. Moving on, I don't think these are any real order, but kind of just put them out at random. Totino's car. Pillsbury Quick D. Kicks. Old El Paso van. Another stock car truck. I mean, not truck, sorry, but another stock car. Galaxy, I believe. I don't know. I'm really not caring to say what these are, because I know you've probably seen them in my videos before. Do know that one. Green Giant hauling gas. And you got your Popeye pickup. 56 Chevy. Again, this is the off-roads. Not in any particular order, like I said. This is an off-road Silverado, though. Got your Roadrunner Camaro. That was kind of a recent. And then you got your Merc 57 Plymouth. Oh yeah, this one, sorry, but I wanted to say, is that right? Yeah, that one's a Galaxy. Okay, so next section of Hot Wheels, got a lot of these guys. Retro Entertainment, Ozzy Osbourne, Dodge A100 van. I love that one. I think it's sweet. Then you got your, that's another stock car. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find that Ford Coupe that I wanted. You got your Aquaman, Ford Ranchero. This is out of the Racing Muscle series. There were only like 2 cars in the series I really wanted, and that was one of them, the AMC Javelin. And then you got your Hot Wheels Off-Road Baja Bug. Snake, of course, had to get that one. Classic. Definitely the best, coolest Hot Wheels ever made. Another stock car. I'm not going to say, but I don't know right now offhand. AC/DC Back in Black vehicle. The El Camino. Gasser, Paston Gasser. Out of the NHRA series. That's the other Hot Wheels muscle. That's one looks like a Parnelli Jones Mustang kind of, or a Trans Am Mustang. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Then you got the V8 Vega out of the NHRAs. Hong Kong Phooey. Like I said, not in any particular order. Flash Chevelle wagon. Lex Luthor pickup. Then you got Mongoose. Ozzy Osbourne Ford Anglia. Payday. El Camino again. AC/DC. Love that one. Pretty sweet casting. Harley Quinn. And last but not least, Batman. I have all the castings out of the Live Nation series, by the way. Every casting out of the last one, which I was lucky to get. Ford Bronco. Pretty sweet. Looks like the big Ollie one that what was his name? Dan Gurney drove in the Baja. Pikes Peak Celica. Classic hill climb car, pretty sweet. The Yogi Bear truck. Kiss Chevy delivery Bel Air or Nomad, kind of a you don't know if it's a delivery. Yeah, it is kind of a delivery. Got the Joker Nomad, Chevy Nomad with a panel. I got I got a bunch of Nomads actually. Again, there's the truck, another Sandblaster, Looney Tunes, Dream Van. Then you've got your Drag Strip Demons car. There we go. There's another Ford FJ out of the Hot Off-Road series. Another Drag Strip Demons. Again, like I said, not in any particular order. It's kind of going to be... And there we go with another Chevy Nomad Hagar. Was wondering where he was. I guess I didn't put him with everyone. Bruce Larson, USA 1. And now we're moving on. These are the Retro Entertainments. This is the 68 Chevy Nova. Car. 58 Edsel, DeLorean Time Machine, Rockford Files Firebird, Hotbird, Smokey and the Bandit Firebird, Muppets Bus, and the Ferris Bueller car. And now on to my tons of boulevards that I have. Corvette, Chrysler Prado, Ford, Studebaker Champ, GTO wagon, hot tub, Ferrari F40, Shelby GR1, and you got your Ford GTX and a 53 Corvette. Yeah, if you want to know where all the Hot Wheels are in my area, I think this is pretty much where they all came from. They're all pretty much here. Then you got your Variate, Chrysler Turbine, Chevy Bel Air, Drag Merc, Austin Healey, Ford Pickup, Volkswagen Beetle, Vector, Gangster Grin, and the Ford Falcon Sprint. Again, third row. Got your 50s Fairlane, Ford Coupe, Lincoln Futura, Then you got your AMC Rebel machine, Oldsmobile 442, Fantastique, Fangula, Rigor motor, the GTO, and the Ken Block car. These are the Hot Wheels main lines now. Gasser, Arkham Asylum Batmobile, Supra, Side Splitter Funny Car, Knight Rider, the Green Lantern Dodge Challenger Twang Thing, Ford Thunderbolt, and you got your Little Red Express, and then there's the Monza, one of the cooler hot ones made, I will say. 69 GT500 Shelby, Ghostbusters Ecto 1, Blast Lane, old one, Sweet 16, another old Hot Wheel, Nissan A-Team van, and mainline Back to the Future DeLorean. And there's a car out of the Designer's Challenge, Gangster Grin, Ford Mustang and Johnny Lightning, Speedwagon Dan Frank. These are kind of random. The Bat, Matchbox Police Bike, Motorcycle with Rider Ducati, Cool Classics Comet Cyclone, Danica Patrick car, M2 Machine Mercury, M2 Machine Chrysler, M2 Machine Studebaker, and there we are, another the Jada four-wheeling truck, and D-Force drift car, M2 auto lifts now, Firebird set, AutoZone, the Mustangs, the Monster Truck Duo, and my little silver Indy car. Alright, I'm going to try and hurry this up because this is kind of running long. This is my M2 hauler, my little Chevy truck. Alright, moving on now. There's my Foose cars, Gambler Mustang. These are all my M2 machines. Gambler Mustang, Ford F100 truck, Foose P32, Shelby's, Shelby Mustang Anniversary Edition, 68. There's it's a Mercury Cougar and a Ford Torino. These are the Fords. Got your Mopars. You got your Chrysler 300. I mean, not Chrysler 300, but Dodge Royal Lancer D500. Dodge Charger Daytona. Another Dodge. These are the Mopar 75ths. There's another Daytona. Dodge Charger and a Cuda in white. You got your trucks. Got your Moon Pie truck, the Ford F100. Then you got your Ford GMC Fleet Option, GMC Suburban. You got your Studebaker work truck, Studebaker 2R, black. Chevrolet low cab forward. Moving on, 50s cars. Plymouth Belvedere, Dodge Royal Lancer. You got your Dodge DeSoto Fireflight, Mercury Sun Valley, and out of the wild cards, a 57 Bel Air. And another wild card, Chevy Camaro. This one, the hot rodded one, Pontiac GTO. These are all GM cars now. Chevy Corvette Stingray. It's red, but it's kind of showing up. weird on here. Then you got a Firebird Sprint. I want to get the 400 in that red. Foose cars again. Yellow Camaro. Uncle Sam's Firebird, and then the Chevy Cherry Nova. And now moving on to the last section. These are all my sets. Got the M2 driver's set. Pretty cool. Toys R Us exclusive. Greenlight Mustang AVs. Greenlight Muscle Mustangs. Shelby Cobra, not Cobra Daytona, but the Cobra diorama. Cobra Daytona Coupe diorama. Road Racers Mustang and AMX. You got your 57 Vet from Animal House. Greenlight Pep Boys cars. Wildfire Collection Volkswagens. Motor World. Psychedelic Relics cars. Last but not least, my John Force 164 by Action. Alright YouTube, well, I've said it before and I'll say it again, for the best unscripted diecast haul reviews and videos, it has to be the J-Man63. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and happy collecting. Follow your dreams and keep on buying and keep on collecting and do what you do. See you later. Goodbye.